What's up, y'all? It's your chief guitar instructor, Miles, and today I'm going to be teaching you the blues guitar scale. And we're not just going to learn like the notes that are in the scale, but we're also going to talk a bit about how to apply the scale. So, anyways, the first thing that you want to know with the blues scale is that you want to learn the minor pentatonic positions first, because really the blues scale that we're going to learn is the minor blues scale. And so really what a minor blues scale is, you'll take in A minor pentatonic, and then from there you'll just play A minor pentatonic, but you'll have the blues note, and the blues note is your Latin fifth. And that flattened fifth in your first position A minor pentatonic can be found at your 6th fret A and your 8th fret G. And then the next two strings are played the same. So all together, you've got E5 and A5, 6 and 7, D5, 7, G5, 7, 8, B5, 8, and E5, 8. So that's your minor blues guitar scale. So you can use the blues scale in a lot of different genres. You can use it in country guitar, obviously blues guitar, rock guitar, and even jazz guitar if you really want to. And so anyways, let's go ahead and talk about how we can discover that interval. So one of the easiest ways to discover a blues interval is to understand where all your root notes are in your scale. So if you know that your A note is here, and here, and here, all you've got to do is you have to go and find the flattened fifth. And of course, if you remember what an interval is, it really just defines the distance from one note to the next. So, like our flattened fifth, if you're on a low string, well, really if you're on E, A, and D, you can find your flattened fifth one, like you'll go down a string and then down a half step from your regular fifth, or down a string and up one fret from where your root note is on the string above. So in this case, your root note's on the 5th fret low E, and then your flattened fifth is on the 6th fret A. So you go down a string and up a half step. Now, if we were to do this, if we're doing this on our G to B, then you'll find that note up 2 frets, down a string and up 2 frets. And one easy way to remember this is if you know your power chord shapes. If you know your power chord shapes, you just take where your ring finger would normally be, and you bring that down a half step. So once you know all 5 of your minor pentatonic positions, you just have to remember where your root notes are, and then from there, it'll be really easy to find those blues notes. Alright, so once you've got those blues notes down, you'll want to start applying them. And some of the easiest ways to apply them is just by learning licks. And of course, there's a ton of licks on my channel. There's licks on my website, guitarfluence.com. I mean, you can learn licks everywhere. And of course, you'll want to practice your blues scale up against backing tracks as well. There are tons of great backing tracks on YouTube. Some of my favorite are from a guy called Quist, Q-U-I-S-T. And you just look up Quist backing tracks, and you can practice your blues scale up against his backing tracks. And aside from that, when you're practicing your blues scale, you'll also want to work with blues articulations, blues techniques, which is going to be your hammer-ons and really, hammer-ons, pull-offs, but actually in particular slides and bends. And another fun technique is to just descend with chromatic lines. But, I mean, that kind of breaks a bit out of the blues scale. That's more of a blues improvisational / phrasing technique. So anyways, there you go. That's the basics of your blues guitar scale. And on my website, I'll link it below, you can actually find all the tabs for the blues guitar scale. And yeah, aside from that, comment and let me know if you have any questions. And go ahead and hit that like button, as it really helps out the channel. And subscribe if you want to see more awesome guitar content. Thanks so much for watching, and rock on!